Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am joined by Marco Gallo. As by popular request, everybody saw our video together and was like, where's the Q&A? That's what we actually wanted to see. So now we're doing the Q&A. Today we're answering your guys' questions that you guys submitted on Instagram, on both of our accounts. Without further ado, let's dive right into the questions, because there are some juicy ones. How did you guys meet and become friends?
What did you do that day to end up? So we ended up in a bar, right? Mm-hmm. Was it just like a normal day for you? Like you just went out that night? You just felt like going out?
Wasn't it that Ruby and JM, they invited me to go to the Top Gun premiere.
Okay. Was that the same night?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god. Okay. Now, because you said Top Gun, I have the story why I ended up there.
Okay. So for me it was super random. It's the first and last time that I was invited to this type of thing. And they invited me to the premiere of Top Gun, and Elise and I, we went there. After the movie, they were going to a bar.
Okay.
And so I was thinking, yeah, why not? Let's go to the bar as well. And then at the bar, I think you came as well.
I'll stop you right there so we can continue from there. Like, it's so funny because I didn't realize that it was a Top Gun day. And the Top Gun day was literally probably 3 days after my ex has left.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it was still fresh. I thought it was like after a couple of months I went out and then I met you after the breakup and everything, but it was actually 3 days after. And I remember how I was like, I know, everyone knows that you have to distract yourself for you to move on, and I'm gonna go have fun. I cannot stay at home and like be all sad. And it's funny because we haven't seen each other at the Top Gun, but I went as well.
Okay.
On the same day.
Near the Fully Booked, right?
Yeah,
like,
right there.
Cool.
Well, we were meant to meet each other, whether it was a Top Gun or a nighttime. And then I remember you were with Elise. JM told me to come. I entered with with my bike and everything. I had my helmet, and then I met you and Elise sitting beside each other, and then.
Yeah, and then we introduced each other like normal. You don't really talk deep stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And then...
and then we got to the topic about where do you live, and I was like, Mandaluyong, Wakwak, and then you were like,
You mentioned, we should do a gym session sometime.
Which is funny, because like, if you guys don't know, when you actually meet people and they say, let's make plans, it rarely pushes through. Like, it doesn't actually happen. But then we both gave it a try.
Yeah, I was like, let's just message him. He has a lot of followers on Instagram. He might not even see it, but it's alright. Let's just try. And then I messaged you about a gym session. He responded and was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so that's how we became friends. I'd say that night, obviously not, because in the industry, you just meet and it's a bit shallow at first. So you have to build on that before you kind of become friends. And then
the rest is history, dude.
Yeah, the rest was just we were working out a lot together.
Every day.
And then...
You got me through the breakup, dude.
Yeah?
You did. Because of you, I went to a gym more, and then crying in between sets.
We kept each other quite accountable, right?
Imagine if we never actually went.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. It was so funny because when we first started at the gym, I was obviously way more weak than you. And then like...
Then you had the newbie gains and you took off.
Because you went to Palawan, right? For 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks?
Yeah, and then I got COVID.
Yeah, and so like I had like a good 2-3 weeks advantage on him. And like he came back and he was like,
dude, what happened? He went from benching 40 kilos to benching like 70, 80 something.
I got close to your range.
And I was thinking, if this continues, like, and he's shorter.
I'm not that shorter. I'm just a little
Anyways, that's how we met and became friends. That's like the start of the whole thing.
Next one.
This is a short one. Lights on or lights off?
Ooh, honestly, any. Or let's say
whatever they want.
Realistically, when I'm bulking, lights off. Because I'm really insecure about my love handles. But then when I'm shredded, keep that lights on. Watch.
For me, usually it's in between. I think a small light on.
Okay.
So it's not daylight,
Okay.
Because then it's a bit weird and it ruins the mood a bit. So it's dark but not black. Anyways, so in between we'd say. What was your first impression of each other?
You go first since it's your channel.
Okay. The first impression I had, you came in with your helmet, and I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. And you had a leather jacket as well.
I used to do it all the time. If I go in a bar and I'm bringing the bike, leather jacket.
And I was thinking, that's cool. And then, yeah, so that, and then also after we talked a bit in the bar and stuff, you seemed quite approachable and humble compared to other actors that I've talked to. You didn't seem stuck up or full of yourself, you know? I appreciated that. That was the first impression.
For me, I was saying that I was like super happy that I have met you because I don't want to shit on the other friends that I had, but it's like what I have with you, I had with nobody else here in the Philippines, and it really feels like home whenever I hang out with you because I can really be my true self and not get judged. I mean, you still judge me, but like it's more of an advice, you know? It's like whatever.
Get your shit together.
We're pretty much the same on most of the stuff, not everything. You know, gym-wise, humor, and humor plays a big part on friendships. I feel like for the past years here in the Philippines, I wasn't able to connect. You know, like it doesn't get so deep to the point where like you generally want to hang out all the fucking time.
Yeah, okay. And what about first impression though?
Yeah, I mean, first impression, you were with Elise. That was also the time where I was introduced to the modeling world.
Okay.
Because, you know, when you go to Revel and you see the models that have a table, and I just never really interacted with them.
Yeah.
And then I think you're one of the first models that I actually started talking to. I don't know, like that night, it was just...
So random.
Yeah, it was just weird, but cool at the same time. Like, I remember going home and I was like excited, you know.
Okay, next question. What do you like and hate most about each other? I like the fact that we have the same humor. It's always interesting when you hang out with Marco. Sometimes it's the dumb stuff he does, but sometimes it's also just, it's fun. And now we can even be productive. What?
Right?
Look at us.
After what?
Who would have thought?
2 years? After 2 years of him convincing me to get back onto YouTube, it's like, finally.
Yeah, and then also the gym sessions. When we both train separately, you can still motivate yourself to go and stuff, but it's more fun and more effective, I feel like, when you go in a team.
Which is really rare to find somebody with the same like discipline to go to the gym.
And then what I hate, I think I just have to say one, it's the fact that he's unreachable sometimes. Yeah.
No, just so people understand, it's not that I'm just like that. I have this like pet peeve over like phones where like people really just message right nowadays.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I strongly believe that phones are made for a reason, and
for
it's
calling.
Like for calling. Right?
Yeah, but you don't answer calls either.
What do you mean? I mean, when I see the call, then you know I answer.
And he doesn't listen to advice.
I'm a Capricorn. I mean, look, I don't believe. wait. I have to say, I don't believe so much into zodiac signs, but like Kevin, like really does. I don't know if it's because of that, because of my zodiac sign. I know myself, and everyone has always told me that I don't think with my brain, I think with my heart, which has led me into a situation where like I learned the hard way. I don't really have anybody reminding me aside from you that I cannot do that all the fucking time. I'm honestly so glad that like you're always there to remind, because it's like you are a good influence towards me.
What about you? Like you said?
Oh, dude, honestly, I have nothing to dislike you for. Literally
Really?
nothing.
Nothing.
Like, there's nothing I can complain about. In your personal life, you always try to reach something. You always try to improve. And like again, you didn't come off, even as a model, you didn't come off cocky. You didn't come off arrogant or like full of yourself, which I really do hate. And it really...
It's funny that both of our industries are kind of known for that, you know?
To a
But that's
certain
also a
extent.
thing with you, you know. I remember it was at the ship show premiere. That's when I first saw Marco in Marco Gallo actor branding, you know. And he was there with his suit, you know. And they had cutouts of his face, and I was thinking to myself, that's the same guy that doesn't know how to count how many kilos are on his bench, you know. You know, when in free time, you know, you're wearing jeans and a t-shirt that's like maybe like ripped a bit. It's so funny to see that contrast.
It's so weird, you know, like here in the Philippines, they have always told me from day one, hey, when you get big, don't get big-headed, don't forget about us, stuff like that. But to me, it literally never made sense because I'm just a dude from Milan. You know, if you're good at heart, and I believe I am, and it just doesn't make sense. It can't happen. I have never felt that me getting money would like change my way towards my friends, towards the people close to me. You know, not because I got money, I'm like, oh, this shirt is ripped, I'm gonna like throw it away. Fuck fuck that. Like, you know, like,
I like this shirt.
it's such a waste. You know?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
and you could spend the money on something better. Next question: should Tim join Pinoy Big Brother?
Dude, yeah. Yeah, it would like blow your mind. To me, it was a culture shock at first because as soon as you get in, you're thrown in a house with people that have different routines, different culture, different way of doing everything. You feel like everything you do is wrong. You just don't fit. That made me more understanding of different cultures. Just aside from the fact that it's like a one lifetime experience. Like you just randomly hear like voices in the speakers, like the Big Brother like talking and telling you what to do.
This one's a bit different. How old were you when you had your first kiss?
I was so proud.
How old were you?
I was 14. How old were you?
13.
You beat me. I mean, to be fair, I didn't look like this at 14. You probably look good at 14.
15, 16 was not my ideal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had braces.
Oh.
I don't know, it just,
It's
my
okay.
face didn't fit yet. And then I got
You didn't make out with anyone.
and then braces got removed. I had that breakup. I started going to the gym, and then everything kind of fell into place a bit more, you know?
You needed that breakup. Mine was a piece of artwork.
Really?
Dude, I love like, I'm so proud of it. My early teenager was not getting any attraction from anyone because I was really fat. And then I remember watching the second movie of Captain America. It's the start of the movie, and he runs.
To your left.
To your left.
Yeah.
And I found that amazing.
That's gonna be me.
Yeah, I gotta be. And then I remember in one summer, everyone was so shocked because I was the kind of guy that would always like, you know, the shirt always like that. You have the sweat here, and then I watched that movie, and then for the whole summer was just like running.
Because you thought Captain America was running,
Yeah.
so that's how he got in shape.
Yep. I don't know if it's true, like if I really believed it. The doctor told me that it was a possibility that your height might not be boosting or your puberty is not boosting because you're fat. If you remove the fat, it might kickstart it. I was like, okay, it makes sense. So I started running and everything. I was like this. And then chubby, and then in 3 months I just boosted up to maybe here, and I was slim, dude, like no fat.
That's cool.
Right? And so I came back to school, and genuinely people didn't recognize me. They were like, Marco? And I'm like, yeah. I didn't think people would react that way because it's, like, it's your own body.
And it's slowly happening for you because you see yourself every day.
Exactly.
So it's not really changing that quick. But for them, they didn't see you for a few months.
And it was cool because at the end of that summer, me and my family went to Cinque Terre on vacation, camping. And then the camping, it's like kind of a resort in Italy. There's like activities at night, you know, family, and then
all the kids.
I was like, fuck, this summer I need to get my first kiss. And so I met this girl. That was the first time I asked my dad and my mom, hey, can I go out tonight? My dad totally understood. And my mom wanted to hang out and watch this like firework thingy. And then my dad was like, no, let him go. Go.
Fly.
The first pocket money that my dad would give me to go out with a girl, like 20 euro. Oh, take it. I was like, oh, you know, so happy and excited. And then I bought 2 bottles of Sprite, and then we went by the beach, and then the rest is history.
Were you nervous?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, my first kiss, not truth or dare. I was walking around the block with her for, I don't know, maybe 20 times before I got up the courage to like stop and kiss her. And actually, I didn't even do it there. It got so late that she had to go home. And then while walking her home, right before her house, I was like, Tim, you will hate yourself forever. And then you're on top of the world, you know?
Yeah, after you do it, you're like,
yeah, I'm so good.
Dude, so euphoric. That's why they say the first kiss you'll never forget. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit crazy. Not traumatic experience, but it was like, I did not expect that. It was her first time kissing too. And she like, washing machine, dude. Like, her tongue was like all over me, and it was like, I was like, yo, is this what kissing is? Because I do not fancy it that much. And then I started doing that thing to other people, and they were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Next question. Have you ever been on a double date?
Did we?
Oh yeah, we went to
the first time that
it was nice. First time meeting heaven. And then the biggest question of them all.
Yeah, I just want to say this is good content here. I don't think I have spoken like this into like any interview. Like,
so we'll have to do a podcast where I dive deeper. But the biggest question of them all: who's bigger? So how about on 3 we both answer? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Me. No, okay, wait. I have to say that we have different strengths. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
for
like,
sure.
your back is insane. Like,
Yeah.
every time you flex it.
Dude.
Like, you haven't worked out for, like, so long. How the fuck do you have that defined back?
But
Yo.
then his traps are like Hulk, you know?
Just because, look, guys, wait. Heaven was like, hey, I really like your traps.
And now Marco's in the gym training traps every day. That's gonna be it from us.
Let's get us to 100k, guys.
Yeah, let's see who gets to 100k first.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I will.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.